Hey guys, RanterInShades here, exercising my first Amendment rights vlog style. Figured I'd film today on the sexy couch that we now own in here. Anyway, this is, as the title says, a re-upload of a collab that I did with BurnCoalition around December of 2013. This was back when I didn't have this beard. I still filmed with my webcam, and BurnCoalition had a much different style for his hair and a much different style for speaking. He deleted this video from, this is on his channel, he deleted the video, not because there was any issues with me at the time, this was before that, but just because he didn't, really like the video, didn't like the way it came out. It's fine if that's what he thinks, but he was one day browsing through some old files, came upon this video, and he sent it to me. I asked if I could re-upload it to my channel, because, I think it's just something, the fans would like. So, here it is. Now to answer the question that I'm sure is on everybody's mind. What the hell's going on? I thought you and BurnCoalition didn't like each other. He made those videos on you. The hell's going on? Well, allow me to give you a little, summary of, I guess, what happened over the past couple months or so. So, pretty much, in said time frame, I've been in a number of various Skype calls that BurnCoalition was also added to. And basically, throughout that span of time, we both learned that, we can have a good conversation with each other, whether it be constructive, whether it be friendly and silly. We're not hostile towards each other. So one day I told him that I had forgiven him for, what had gone down those months ago. And he then apologized for, the shit getting too out of control. And I accepted his apology. Basically, we gave that virtual handshake. We patched things up. We added each other back on Facebook. And we're cool with each other. So with all that in mind, hope you enjoy this video.
A band's music and the way they appear are two completely different things.
Indeed, and the fact that anyone would confuse these two is completely unethical. The way a musician looks is how you view them with your eyes. The way a musician sounds is something you view with your ears.
Say a band or artist has a very over-the-top look. If you don't like the way their music sounds, that's fine. Everybody has their opinions on different kinds of music, but to say that the way they look is why their music is bad is illogical.
Dismissing musical skill just for the way they look is completely fucking dense. Has it ever occurred to you that some people dress the way they do to convey a certain message? And along with that, certain artists like Marilyn Manson and Slipknot dress the way they do to convey a certain style with their music.
Here's a little example where an opinion makes sense. I'm not a fan of Lady Gaga. Is it because of the way she dresses and presents herself? No. I just don't like her music. On the contrary, I listen to a number of glam metal bands. Is that because of the way they dress? Absolutely not. I like the way their music sounds and the creativity involved in producing it. I could give a shit less about the way a band or artist looks.
This fallacy is also implying that artists have to look attractive in order for them to be good. So what if they're unattractive? Do I listen to the Misfits and a Wilhelm Scream because I think they're so dreamy and I just love them so much? No, I listen to them because I like their music, especially Wilhelm Scream with their amazing riffs, but that's another story.
Right, we've all seen preteen girls talk about how much they just love One Direction and Justin Bieber. Why do they say they love them? Because they find them attractive. More than likely, they aren't going to say anything relevant to musical skill or production like I would when talking about music I like.
Given that any of my audience agrees with me here, I'm just gonna have to say, music is an art form. The fact that they can express their emotions via song is completely amazing. Given that, they actually care about their substance more than their style. Which is the main problem here. If Roger Ebert were to merely say that the lady was hot, he'd be booted from his job, and rightly so. Because it's an insult to the artist to merely just call it pretty. You need to care way more about your substance than way more about your style.
Getting back to only referencing image, something I've always said is, if you want to talk about the way someone looks, go join Project Runway or become a fashion critic. Leave it out of music.
100% accurate. When you're going to criticize something which is solely based on sound, granted there's more into that than just sound, when you're going to be focusing on that, then make sure you're on topic. If you said that it sounds good, it would still be understating music, but at least you'd be one step in the right direction. Just make sure you're not in one direction. Artists dress the way they do to convey a certain message. The reason why Marilyn Manson has such a ranged wardrobe is that each song has its own unique message. Slipknot dresses the way they do to convey the image of fear. It's all the way you want to present yourself, and if you're going to dismiss them respect just because they do that, then you're a fucking moron. Because if they can actually complete their genre eloquently, then why don't you grant them respect?
Being able to convey certain emotions or characters with your image rather than be over the top for the sake of being over the top is also a respectable quality in the way an artist presents themselves. If all you are is just an image, then your music will likely not be very substantial. If your music is substantial, then why even worry about what the artist looks like?
To be more veracious with what we're trying to say, the way an artist looks can be crucial because it tells you what their band's going to be like, because their image can be a crucial part. The music video gives you a different perspective of the music that you're listening to. So the looks do play a part, but it shouldn't be your main concern. Bypass the looks to enjoy the music. Listen with your ears, view with your eyes.